Good morning, everyone, and obviously being British, I'm very proud of my British roots, mostly, sometimes, except when I fill up with petrol, but we'll leave that aside. It's very hard to get a decent set of British Army modern figures. The figures that you've got are Revels, which are really 1990s, a little bit too small, 1 in 76 scale. They are wearing the ECBA or Enhanced Combat Body Armour. They're wearing what would be then the 1995 temperate pattern smocks. A good set, but limited in the fact that it's now dated to the late 80s, early 90s. Question late 80s, but when you look at some of the weapons that it includes, you could probably get away with sort of 1989, 1990 period. This then leads on to the Caesar box of figures, which are almost impossible to get hold of. They are again a dated box of figures, and they're a real mix match of weapons and equipment. You've got some older figures which would do for Falklands, those being the Matchbox ones. They're incredibly hard to get hold of. Those would be in the 1980 pattern smocks and no body armour. So really you are stuck for British figures. This is a set from AliExpress. These are frontline collection stores, shops. Now the Malagasy Armed Forces, my what if Armed Forces, are the only other country in the world stupid enough to use the SA-80, don't ask. And they use the M4. Now this set is absolutely lovely because it has the NLAWs. And we know from the Daily Mail that one NLAW can take an entire Russian tank division apart, and a Javelin can take the entire Russian army apart. So the NLAW is a very hard weapon system to get hold of. It's a very advanced one, but it is a short range weapon. It does have top attack modes, being made in Sweden. I think BAE have got their hands on the pie now, probably owned by some American investment firm. But the NLAW is a weapon system that I've wanted for a while, and this is really the only NLAW that I've actually found which is decent. Now, El Hayam don't even do figures with this late kit. So if you want modern British, El Hayam is good if you want to model the Afghanistan-Iraq war, where we went to Kestrel and then Osprey armour. But now we're onto an armour system called Virtis. So Virtis is like a stripped down plate carrier here, and as you can see, these figures mainly have night vision goggles. Now the night vision goggles are absolutely tiny and they're really easy to break when you're cleaning these up, and they do need a tiny bit of cleanup, and that's a real shame because some of them have the two part standard night vision, and others have the the quad one, which is the special forces one. Weapons are a mixture of SA-80s. These would be, I think, the A3 model with the Daniel defence rails and the better sights like the ACOG sight, which replaced the SUSAT sight. And we've got the sharpshooter here with a lovely L129, I think this is. It does look a bit more like an M4, but I guess they're actually trying to model the sharpshooter rifle there. This figure, the commander figure, I guess, on his radio, really good figure. The details are absolutely crisp. You've even got the top of the dump pouches here, which is where you throw your magazines. And you've got the medical kit with the IFAK, I should say, the individual first aid kit with the little raised bit there. Now these are all multicam, basically the whole figures should be multicam, apart from the weapons, and the idea of this new body armour Virtis is it's a scalable system. I don't know how good it is in practice. It looks like this soldier here is some kind of command or medical pack. They've all got the real way that the British tend to do their kit now, which is you've got this plate carrier here, you've got a belt round here like your old webbing. The belt has a few magazines on, but you can stash stuff on the pouches everywhere to look tactical. Like I said, the NLAWs are really, really detailed, really nicely. I think these are printed. They are very brittle plastic. The detail on each individual is superb. I mean, look at that. You've got the quick release mag pouches. I don't know why you'd stick your pouch like that on top of your mag pouches, but I guess this guy has. And like I said, everything is so well cast. It's hard to get the detail on camera because they are absolutely tiny. The only thing I will change these to is obviously I'll do them as Malagasy, what if, and I will use Vallejo putty to scrim up the helmets. But if you do want a set of truly up-to-date modern British infantry with Virtis plate carriers, with Mark 7 helmets, which is this one on here, with the NLAWs that can destroy everything in the world, with Tacticool pouches, look no further than this superb set. So I will enjoy turning them into what they're not, but you may enjoy turning them into what they are. Frontline collection store. Never had a problem with AliExpress shipping to the UK. Like I said, an absolutely wonderful, truly up-to-date and modern set of British Army figures. Take care. Goodbye.